Tough year, obviously. We we didn't win as many hockey games as we all wanted to, and we all thought we would. So, yeah, that's basically it. It was tough.
How did you feel about your own game? I mean, obviously you're more interested in the team's success, but it seemed like you took some strides this year.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I honestly haven't processed it yet. There's a lot obviously going on with our team, and it feels like we made a lot of moves at the deadline. We changed the team a lot, and we lost a lot of games near the end of the year there. So I haven't thought about that yet. Give me a call in a few weeks. I'm sure I'll think about it a little bit more.
Was it really particularly tough this season? Tommy kind of alluded to it, just the slow start you guys had, and just seemed like you guys were always trying to go uphill, and that was a challenge the whole year, which is different than even the last few years.
Yeah. I mean, starting 0-5 or whatever it was tough. I mean, you're climbing out of a hole, or trying to, and with our travel, we're in Prague, and then we're on the East Coast, and I mean, I sound like I'm making excuses, but I'm not trying to make excuses. It was difficult to travel to start the year, and got behind the eight ball a little bit, and couldn't find our way to get wins, and obviously that's on us. But yeah, it was tough to start the way that we did.
As a captain, there's a lot of turnover in the roster, and a lot of young guys coming in. What did you see from some of the young guys like Bordelot and some of the new pieces they brought in? Zetterlund's of the younger age and things like that.
There's good players. I mean, these guys are finding their way within the league, and I thought they made some moves that helped this organization. Finding a guy like Petey, who's, in my opinion, a really good hockey player, and seeing Boards and Eki, and those guys kind of take the next step in their development. It's the best league there is, and it's not an easy league to play in, and it takes time to find success in this league, and there's very few guys that can jump in and find it overnight. So, to watch these guys kind of process that and find their footing and figure out ways on a nightly basis to contribute to a hockey team is always exciting.
What do you know about Mike Greer's plan here? Are you optimistic that this team will be in a better position next season?
We'll see. I haven't met with him yet, so I'm going to go meet with him here in a little bit. But I think Greersy he's a very respected person. When he speaks up, or when he speaks, everyone listens. And I think every man in this locker room has a lot of respect for Mike Greer. So we'll see what he does and what his plan is moving forward. But we want to win. I mean, I wake up every day, I come to the rink, I want to win a hockey game. I'm sure if you ask Quinny, he's going to give you the same answer, and I'm sure if you ask Greersy, he's going to give you that same answer. So, and that part is tough when you wake up and you come here and then you lose. It's not easy. So, we'll see.
Has it been especially? I mean, you said multiple times that you're committed here to the Sharks, but has it been tough, like these last 4 years, just not getting a ticket to the dance, I guess?
Yeah, no, it sucks. I mean, playoffs are the best time to play hockey. I still, there's some days where I'll sit at home and I'll watch us in the playoffs in 2018 or 2016, and to walk into that arena, or just to feel the buzz in the city, drive into the game. When you drive in, you see a bunch of people in jerseys. It's May and they're going to a hockey game. Pretty cool feeling. So I hope that for all these fans here, very, very great fan base, and I hope that we can get back there.
If Mike comes to you this summer and asks you again, like, do you want to be part of this going forward, I assume you'd say yes, or are you more open, considering that where you are in your career right now, maybe open to it?
Yeah, I love San Jose. This is all I was drafted here, obviously, and this is my home. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm going to meet with him here in a bit, but I want to be here. I want to be a Shark, and I want to turn this thing around. Obviously I have control of my contract, some control, or most control of my contract to figure out where I'm going to be. But yeah, there's nothing that would make me happier than bringing this team back to the playoffs.
When the only benefit of going through a season like this is that you get a high draft pick in the fall or in the summer, I guess. If it is Bedard, the guy everybody's talking about, are you confident that maybe that could jumpstart, give this team a little jolt going forward, I guess?
I'm sure it would. I mean, at the same time, whoever we're drafting is 18 years old, and it's tough. I mean, there's very few that can jump in and be electric at 18, and there's obviously whoever we take wherever we take is going to have a lot of weight in their shoulders wherever they go, and there's going to be learning experiences along the way. And I think back to when I was 18, I certainly wasn't ready to jump into the NHL, and it took me some time. So it's going to take time. I don't think people realize it's tough to just jump right in and dominate like a Connor McDavid in this league. But yeah, we're going to have a high pick, hopefully, and we'll see what happens.
As the captain of the team, do you look forward to that role, to taking that young person, the next young group under your wing, the way people did for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love seeing new players and seeing guys' skills. I mean, when we traded for players this year, I was jacked up to see what they brought to the team, and I'm still trying to learn. I'm trying to pick something up from someone because they come from different organizations, and maybe there's something that they do a lot better than we do or I do, and just to pick their brain a little bit and see how they see the game of hockey, and it's exciting.
Have you talked to anybody in Hockey Canada about?
I did.
You did?
I did. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go. I'm having a kid this summer, so we're going to stick around.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
When's the day?
July 27th.
Nice.
is the day, so we're busy. I'm not going to head over there.
Boy or girl?
Boy,
Yeah.
So you're not being allowed a trip to Latvia?
I'm sure I'd be allowed it, but it was my own decision just to stick around, and we've been gone for many months here, so it's time to try and be a good guy, good family guy.
Are you particularly proud this season for yourself, though, that you played all 82 games? And
You know what, Tommy said that to me in Edmonton. He said congrats, and I guess, yeah, it's cool. I've been fortunate to not get banged up, and you want to play every game. Every guy in this locker room wants to. It's just luck, really.
your teeth had a good year. So.
They did, yeah. They're all still there. I've got a couple years left of them until I can get them completely fixed. So.
Logan, where does this team need to improve the most?
I mean, obviously, there's lots of areas. We finished where we finished for a reason. So, I think bright spots for us were probably our penalty kill. Obviously, Eric had a tremendous year offensively for us, and I think the rest of the game, 5-on-5 play, power play, probably needs to improve.
There's been some talk about, basically almost since the start of the season, about Eric's long-term future here in San Jose. How tough would it be to see him go? I mean, if that's what ends up in the organization, maybe he decides what it is.
It'd be tough. I thought he was tremendous this year. As a player, as a person, I think every guy in this locker room will tell you he was as good as it gets. So it'd be difficult, but I understand. I mean, Eric's a veteran guy who's been around. He wants to win. He wants to win now, and it's tough on him losing this year, just like it was the rest of us. But we'd miss him. Great guy, great player. Had an unbelievable year.
Kind of like when you lose like a Timo or a Bernsey, that to try to replace a guy like that, if that happens, then it's got to be like committee.
You can't replace Erik Karlsson. He's one of a kind, in my opinion. He does things that very few can do from the back end. I mean, he's up there with, obviously, my opinion, he's up there with Connor and guys like that can change a game on just quickly. So, yeah, it would be tough.
David has said of Eric, or that Eric said that maybe in past seasons when he wasn't as healthy, maybe he just wasn't in as, I don't know, good a mood or sure. Whatever in a room, which is understandable, right, if you're going through stuff. Did you see a change in him this year, just how he, just took a I don't know, another level forward in terms of just
Yeah.
leadership
No,
and all
for
that
sure.
sort of thing.
100%. He was great. I don't know how to say it. A million times he was a great person, great player for us, great in the locker room. Everyone here respects him, and I just thought he was great this year.
Do you feel?
He's a few minutes behind for a meeting, guys. Maybe just one more. Yeah, Mario's here too.
Do you feel any differently, positively, negatively, about where the franchise is now than last year or 2 years ago?
I do feel differently, yes. I mean, it's a completely different management group. So it's not Doug, and Doug was here for a long time. So they're doing things differently, and they're doing things their way. So for me, it's been, learning from them, from Guersey, and Tom's around all the time, and it's been good. I think change sometimes is good for organizations, and I think Mike has done a great job this year. He's been very vocal. He's been very approachable. He's honest. So I think it's been a good year for that. I've learned a lot from the management group that we have now.
Okay, thanks, Logan.
Thank you.